joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program.
To stop it is simple. We didn't only give you that, we gave you the alternative on how to stop it. And many have regained themselves through that. Chukwu gave us grace to come. And as we have arrived, we will never leave until we get to the root of all the issues. We make sure that Biafra is restored. It is a responsibility that falls on all Biafran people. We cannot allow them to control us. We cannot allow them to dictate for us what we do or what we don't do. Every one of us must have to declare their stance. Declare your stance today. Where do you belong? Declare your stance today. Where do you belong? Are you with the Biafran people or you are with the enemy? Are you standing and speaking for Biafran people or you are speaking for the enemies? Chukwu Kabiama, who gave us life. Chukwu Kabiama taught us the direction. Chukwu Kabiama, who gave us Mazen Nandekano. Chukwu Kabiama, who gave us Mazen Samaneko, will never ever leave us. He won't let us down. I strongly believe that he will not let us down. We will continue until we get our freedom. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter the ambush they will lay, because they will lay ambush. They will lay ambush, but those who are going to fall victim are those who are not following the events and not listening. There are some group of people that don't listen. They still think it's business as usual. It cannot be business as usual. Today we are in the new phase, restoration. And in that restoration, we will not leave any stone unturned. We will not leave any stone unturned, no matter what it is, no matter how bad or how dangerous it is. We are going to open it so that the whole world will see and know those who are standing on the truth. Mazen Nandekano have always said that consistency is the key. And because of his consistency, we have seen the huge gain that Mazen Nandekano has made. And today, Mazen Samaraba is standing on that same platform and making huge gains. Making huge gains. It doesn't matter what anybody says. The freedom of the people counts. And the Biafra people comes first. It is Biafra first. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter their blackmail, no matter their propaganda, they can't even pretend. Sometimes they pretend it's not happening. Just like they pretended today. Today they are pretending that the sit at home is not happening, but it is happening. Even in their doorstep. It is happening, even in their offices. But when they come to the media, they're going to paint a different picture. We are not living in the fool's paradise. We are living in the real world. And we are bringing reality to the whole world. The truth and nothing but the truth. And the reality is that Biafra have come to stay. Biafra have come to stay. It doesn't matter what you are doing. It doesn't matter how you try to position yourself or how you try to pretend it's not happening. Your pretense doesn't mean it's not reality. The reality on the ground is that the Biafran people, they are behind the Biafra Republic of Exile. And today, Biafra Republic of Exile, under the control of our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel, is in charge. They are in charge of Biafra land. They dictate the pace in Biafra land. And we're talking about a legitimate government of the people. The only legitimate government that's you can find in Biafra land is the Biafra Republic government in exile with the de facto government in the homeland. They decide what happens. It's only them, and they take decision on what happens and they carry it out. There's no other person anywhere. Any other command they are saying that they are all counterfeit. From the very first day, from that very day, we cast the vote of no confidence on them. They cease to remain our representative. They are representing themselves today, representing their belly. That is why when you see them on the Senate, they are fighting themselves. And when you saw that leaked audio where they were sharing money, that is what every one of them is pursuing. That is why they want to kill themselves to be part of to be elected into one office or the other. Because of the evil intention they have. Because they know that what people go there is to steal. That is why if you see people who are still lining up talking about the election, some people are telling you that this is their turn, their turn. It is not their turn to develop it is their turn to steal. When you hear people in the Zuluka Republic, in their politics, say it is their turn. It is their turn, either said by a president, a minister, House of Assembly member, all this is it is about them and them alone. And we are going to tell you that we are going to bring them down. Biafran people will have the final decision. It doesn't matter what anybody is thinking out there. What matters is what the Biafran people are saying and what Chukwu Okabia is saying through them. Every Biafran that is watching me on this program today, we must remain steadfast and stay strong. We must not allow any propaganda to distract us. We must not allow any distraction from anywhere. We must be focused on our demand, focused on our request, and I bet you our request will be granted. Even now, as I'm talking to you, I believe and I believe strongly that our request has been granted by Chukwu government and Biafra will come. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. When I see things that are happening today, when I see the kind of engagement that our Prime Minister is having today, when I see the kind of messages that come from Manepa, I have no reason to doubt that the Biafra is not coming. Biafra is coming. Biafra is almost just at the tip. You are going to close your eyes. Close your eyes in Nigeria, and by the time you open your eyes, you'll find yourself in Biafra. That is going to happen. And no man will stop it. No woman will stop it. As we are strategizing now, every Biafra have their own responsibility. Every Biafra have their own responsibility. If you do that your own part, you don't have to worry. Chukwu Okabia will always keep his promise. He has never failed in his promise. Chukwu Okabia have never ever failed in his promises, and he's not going to start from us. He's not going to start experiencing failure from us. No. It's either Biafra or nothing. The freedom of the Biafran people is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. When Mazen Nandekano send that tweet, when Mazen Nandekano send that message through the criminal who has just sold out, that the Biafran people, the Biafran resolution is non-negotiable. All of a sudden, the same person that said that Biafra is non-negotiable is the person you are bringing other things to speak. That's how the people, they think we are dumb. We are not that dumb. Even if you feel we didn't attend the university, we don't do it. But we have brains. Common sense is being given into every one of us from birth. Common sense is given to all, in as much as it's not common. Some people have used their own to eat akara. That is why today they'll be asking irrelevant questions, because they have stolen their brain. But I bet you, no matter how damaged your brain is, by the time Biafra comes, you will have no choice than to embrace Biafra. By the time Biafra comes, you will have no choice than to embrace Biafra, because that is the only way. There is no other way. It doesn't matter what anybody is telling you. The only way that leads to salvation, that leads to freedom, is Biafra. And that is why we preach Biafra in the morning, preach Biafra in the afternoon, preach Biafra at night. I breathe it, I speak it, I live it. That is me for Biafra. So it is not something that will be forced. Once you are connected, once your spirit is connected to the spirit of Biafra, which is the right spirit, nobody's going to beg you to do what you have to do. Nobody's going to beg you to support. Nobody's going to beg you to donate. Those who have been possessed, you see them making their donations, a huge number. They don't wait for them people to call upon them or clap for them. If you're sincere and you genuinely want freedom, you must come out and begin to do what you're supposed to do. Support the struggle. Make your donations, because more especially now, we are in the critical time where your donation is highly needed. For us to defend Biafra land, we need tools, effective tools. If we can get an aircraft, we need an aircraft. Anything at all, we need. And I just read, when I read tweet on our Prime Minister tweet, when he talked about his demand, since they want to bribe him, he told them what they wish to bribe him if they want. When you see what he listed there, you will know what is coming. You will know what is coming. But I beg you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama, no matter the disruption, no matter the obstruction, do not give up. Do not give up. Be focused on that which matters. Be focused on that which matters. Don't allow their blackmail, their propaganda, their evil agenda to get you. They will not stop. Oh. You think they will stop? They will never stop. They are going to continue to give themselves the trial until they are lowered. And for those of us who are genuine and know what we want, we must remain focused. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. They will not stop. If you think they will stop, they are not going to stop. If you think that the enemy will stop, they will not stop. Instead, they will increase their attack. They will increase their propaganda. Instead, they will increase their bounty. But because we know what we are fighting for, when they increase their bounty, we will still be there. We'll be watching them until they fizzle away. We are going to be there until they disappear, all of them. And they will not see them again. Because they are not fighting a just cause. Because they are darkness. And as the light has come, every darkness will disappear. Every darkness will disappear. The light of Chukwu Okadiam will continue to shine upon us. The light of Chukwu Okadiam will continue to shine upon us, and will continue to lead us until we get into our destination. It is a pity that the enemy is still fighting hard. But you cannot stop me. You can't. They try to create a disappointing scenario. They always try to create a scenario to make us weak. But the more they start to doing that, the more we upgrade. The more they plot to kill Mazen Nandekano, the more the Biafran people begin to plan the easiest way into Biafra. And I can bet you today we have found the easiest way to Biafra. And you can see that. They can't pretend about it. They are crying right, left, and center. They are complaining and crying. They can't even have, they are having sleepless nights. And so it will remain until Biafra is completely free. We cannot allow them to get us involved with their propaganda. We cannot allow them to get us with all their lies. We cannot allow them to get us with all their falsehood. We will continue to hold our ground until Biafra is declared completely. And it's going to happen very soon. Don't bother yourself about what you see. Even if it's only one person they are live for us. Even if it is only one person they finally live for us, we will continue to speak. We continue to speak. That is the power of the social media. The social media network is a place where we express ourselves. The same people who come and tell you to express yourself, the same people now who talk about freedom of speech, look at how they are denying us our freedom. That's why you see that the contraption called Nigeria is a joke. Nigeria itself is a joke. A huge joke. That is why they can use some sensitive issue to be cracking joke. Today, The Biafra people know that time is up, we are going home, and we are getting prepared to walk into our freedom. But you see, the enemy will never stop. The enemy is fighting tooth and nail to put a stop to that movement. They know that we are for real. They know that we are not joking. They know we have come to stay. They know that Biafra is a reality. It doesn't matter who you are. Biafra is a reality, and Biafra must come. They know this very well. That the coming of Biafra is drawing very, very near. They know very well that nothing can stop the victory this time around. But because of shame, because of their envy, jealousy, because of greed, they keep on pretending. They cannot follow the truth. But I bet you, whether you follow or you don't follow, the truth must prevail. The truth must prevail. It doesn't matter what you do. The truth must prevail. And that is true. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of us Biafrans. Wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you to please like and share this program. Make sure that it gets to as many people as possible, because in the radical evangelism, we are still on it. And we continue to do so until we get freedom. I applaud and I thank every Biafran in Biafra land. I appreciate and I thank every Biafran that have participated in this very sit at home. Every single Biafran, both children, elderly, wives, husbands, mothers, fathers, that have played a role to make sure that this sit at home become unstoppable. I appreciate you. The sit at home of the Biafran people remain a mystery. It will go down in history that Biafran people, while they were going for their independence, they sat at home for 2 weeks. It will be on record. And I bet you we will not stop. We will not stop. We will continue to stand on top of the game and make sure that we are not distracted. They can never distract us. Because in this mandate of Chukwu Okike, we can't afford to go back. We have come a long way. We have come a whole long way. And at this point in time, it is time to possess your possession. As it is time to possess the possession, we cannot wait for anybody's command. The supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano, has given us the courage to pursue anything we want to pursue and be it. That is why today, based on the lectures we have received for a long time, we are implementing them one after the other. And that is what our Prime Minister is doing, implementing them one after the other. We can never stop. The time has come for us to rise in anger and take up our nation. When we call Nigerian a republic, a zoological republic, when we call Nigeria a dead zone, when we call it an evil entity, we will say it has to be disintegrated. It is because of what you are seeing today. Those of you who don't even support the Biafran struggle today, you see them crying that your master want to go to war. You are crying. Crying for what? Who cares? For those of us in Biafran land, whether they go is their business. Whether they don't go is their business. Who cares? Because we know what we are looking for. We are looking for our own nation, Biafra. A place where people run to and they are safe. A place where evil can never succeed or survive. That is where we are talking about. And I appreciate every one of you who has been part of this very broadcast today. Thank you so much for joining. The attack was so much. You see the kind of attack they give to us. This is what we see on daily basis. But are we going to stop? We will not stop. The more you bring the attack, the more we see reasons for us to come out and request for our rights. The more you continue to attack, the more we see reasons to make requests. And we will continue to do so. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all the Biafrans all over the world. May Chukwu come and guide and protect the friends of Biafra and the BNL. May Chukwu come and guide and protect all the Biafran people that are genuinely seeking for freedom across the world. We say you will see freedom in your lifetime. May Chukwu come and guide and protect the Umuada. Guide and protect the Umuada. Every member of Umuada. May Chukwu come and guide and protect them. May Chukwu come and guide and protect all the members of ESN, the BNL, the Biafran Liberation Army. Everyone that is genuinely fighting for Biafra, may Chukwu come and protect them and strengthen them. May Chukwu come and protect and strengthen our Prime Minister, Mazi Samoneba. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. May Chukwu come and protect our supreme leader, Mazi Nandekan, wherever he is. May Chukwu come and protect him. Secure him, keep him alive and safe for us. And no weapon formed or fashioned against the Biafran people shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazi Samoneba, will prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our supreme leader, Mazi Nandekan, shall prosper. I appreciate every one of you that has played a role or contributed in one way or the other. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for all they've done. See you again tomorrow by the special grace of School Kagam. Bye.